As you can see, that is at Parliament, where any time from now the convoy will be leaving the Parliament premises and heading to Kololo. In Kololo, people have already started arriving. And taking their seats. So we shall know from our team from Kololo to know who exactly is present and who is not. For the first time, we saw the opposition participating in this yesterday.
Well, yesterday we saw the opposition taking part, and I think the leader of opposition in Parliament was one of the those people, the government officials who received the body when it was ushered at Parliament. And we also, one person I have not been able to see is Cecilia Ogwal.
We are now seeing, of course, that we don't just carry a body of a person of the statue of the late Oulanyah and just put it on the waiting vehicle, but there are a number of things that are done. Yes, now the convoy begins its journey to Kololo, where a number of Ugandans gathered in Kololo are really anxiously waiting for the body, and as earlier said, President Yoweri Museveni is expected to be the chief mourner. We are yet to know who are coming from other neighboring countries. Definitely Jacob Lokoro Oulanyah, as somebody who believed in regional integration and Pan-Africanism, I believe some of his colleagues across the border on the continent and perhaps even outside the continent would wish to come and be part of the national mourning and also be part of the burial in Lalogi, that is in Omoro district in northern Uganda. So here we are, as you can see, the convoy is on its way out of Parliament, and just close to the gate of Parliament, and it will be heading to Kololo, where we are going to have the national mourning. Of course, the ceremony for everybody of us to pay their last respect to the late Jacob Lokoro Oulanyah. We thank the police, and we also thank the Wananchi for really heeding to what the police and more so the traffic has told them, or how the traffic has actually guided, because we've seen sometimes when also the road users becoming stubborn.
Sure,
when they say, please don't use this road, and they're like, no, we have to use it.
Yeah, that's true. And we have seen it all the way from the time the body arrived in the country.
In the country on Friday.
Yeah, from the airport to the funeral home in Mengo. Then we saw it again from Mengo to the home in Muyenga. Yesterday we saw the body leaving Muyenga for Parliament, and we're seeing it from Parliament to Kololo. I'm of course aware that road users have in one way or the other been inconvenienced along the areas where the body has passed and where the convoy is traveling through, but I mean there's no better way of doing it than that, and I'm sure the public will understand that inconvenience and bear with the organizers for now. And for people who are traveling, I mean who are in Kampala, if I were doing business in Kampala, I would avoid areas now of Kololo, areas of Ginger Road, areas of Yusuf Kalule, I mean Yusuf Lule Road, areas of Mulago, and use other alternative roads.
No, but also Ugandans, of course, some enterprising Ugandans are also using this for purposes of making money. For example, now t-shirts are being sold, and they are really buying. Very many people really are buying now the bow ties. Everybody has one way of mourning the late, and now for the first time the prices of bow ties is actually. I'm told yesterday it went as much as 50,000.
Sure.
One year that we used to buy at 10,000, went as much as 50,000. Now, of course, in Kololo, you know that definitely those who are selling water, food. Yes, life must continue.
Yeah, but for those ones, they may not be allowed in Kololo because I'm sure people who will be coming to Kololo are very few, and the public is definitely not going to be involved in this, except maybe on invitation. But still, people have a way of getting their way around it.
Yeah, because we remember when the late John Pombe Magufuli died, when he was taken to the National Stadium, there was a stampede because people were so many, everybody, and remember people were lining up on the streets.
Yeah. No, exactly. That security is very conscious, and that's why they have deployed. I passed through town and I could see the police deployments on the roads and the other security agencies to avoid such stampedes, because here anything can happen. I know maybe the numbers that are turning up may not be as those that turned up when President Magufuli died, but still you don't take anything for until you are sure.
Yes, as you can see, the convoy carrying the remains of the late Jacob Lokori Oulanyah heading to Kololo from Parliament premises, where the body was actually lying since yesterday. And from Kololo, I think we don't know what time the function ends. Then the body will be flown to Lalogi, that is in Omoro district. So that is the convoy, and as we had noticed earlier, the discipline on the road is highly commended.
Yeah.
And we thank the team, we thank the journalists who are doing everything possible to ensure that we get this. Yes, we can be able to see by ourselves.